Addition property of equality suggests that adding a number to both sides of an equation does not change an equation solution. For example, if x equals 2 and x plus 5 is equivalent to 2 plus 5, that means x must be 2, right? So x plus 5, so if x equals 2. So do note, you can work the problem from left to right or vertically. So left to right, replace the 2, or the x with the 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. And vertically, replace the x with the 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. If you have enough space, I recommend you do it vertically. Not enough space, well, horizontally will do. Okay, so adding a number to both sides of an equation to solve, for instance, x minus 2 equals 3. So that means we gotta get rid of the 2, right? And it's a negative. Opposite, positive, so plus 2. And when we do to one side, we must do to the other side. So we add 2 to both sides. Notice that the 2's cancel each other out. Okay, so therefore 3 plus 2 gives us 5. Notice that we have x left on the left side. The 2's cancel each other out. Do remember, check your solutions. By checking, all you need to do is, on the original expression or equation, plug in the x value of 5. So 5 minus 2 gives us 3. Well, let's check. 5 minus 2, 3. Does 3 equal 3? Yeah, that's a true statement. It works. There's our quick check. Let's try the next one. Negative 3 plus x equals 5. Okay, the only thing left with the x, or where the x is the negative 3. It's on the same side of the equal sign. That means we must get rid of the 3 to solve for x. So removing the 3 to the other side. That means opposite. It's subtraction, so we gotta add 3. And we gotta do it to both sides, right? Makes it easier. So negative 3 plus 3 cancels out. And now all we have left is just the x. So x equals 5 plus 3 gives us 8. And let's do a quick check. Once again, placing value of 8 in our original expression. Negative 3 plus 8 gives us 5. Keep in mind, you can say negative 3 plus 8, or just reverse the operation. 8 minus 3 gives us 5. Does 5 equal 5? Yep, that's true. So that means our answer is correct. Okay, one more. We have x plus 4 minus 6 equals 2. Looks like we can simplify before we can get rid of anything. So simplifying first. That means 4 minus 6 gives us negative 2. So that gives us x minus 2 equals 2. So we combine the positive 4 and the negative 6. And they give us negative 2. Now we must get rid of the negative 2. The one that's next to the x, agreed? It's a negative, so we're going to add it. And we're going to add it on both sides to get rid of it. Plus 2 minus 2, or minus 2 plus 2, depending on how you see it, it cancels out. So that gives us that x equals 2 plus 2 on the right side. That gives us 4. X equals 4 is our solution. And a quick check once again. Plug into the original expression or equation. 4 plus 4 gives us 8. 8 minus 6 will give us 2. Does 2 equal 2? Yep, that's true. So it works. Subtracting a number to solve. Hey, I'm going to skip the first 2 and then we'll come back to them. But let's try the last one. Looks kind of interesting. So let's try it up here. We have 4 plus x minus 6 equals 2. Denote. We can probably combine the 4 and the negative 6, right? Even though the x is in the middle. We can add in any order. So 4 minus 6 will give us, hey, look at that. If we rearrange this, just rearranging, we can kind of see that it looks like just what we have below. In other words, 4 minus 6 will give us negative 2. And then we're going to add 2 to both sides to solve for x. and that's going to give us x equals 4. So just the same problem as down below, we just had it in a different order. Do be aware of that. Sometimes you can reorganize expressions to make them look easier. But do note, my 4 at the beginning is positive. Moving it behind the x, I'm not moving it on the other side of the equal sign, so it still keeps the same sign, meaning it's positive. Once I move after the x, I have to show that it's a positive, so I put a positive on the 4. The positive on the x, I don't need to show it because it's at the beginning of the expression. Okay, so I'll let you repeat it from the statement down below. It should be identical now. Let's try subtractions now. So notice the one we thought we were going to subtract, we're not subtracting. We just reorganize and it looks very much the same as the one we previously did. So let's try the other two that are left. Okay, so x plus 4 equals 6. That means I gotta get rid of the 4. Opposite of addition, subtraction. So we're subtracting 4. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. So plus 4 minus 4 cancels out. And therefore 6 minus 4 gives us 2. So x equals 2. There's our answer. Okay, do remember to check. Replace the x with the 2. That's the value we found for x. 2 plus 4 gives us 6. Is that true? Yep. 6 is 6, so it's true. Okay, 4 plus x equals 2. Okay, 4 plus x equals 2. That means we can get rid of the 4 via subtraction. There we go. So it's a positive, so it becomes a subtraction to get rid of it to the other side. 4 minus 4 cancels out, leaving us with x. So x equals 2 minus 2. Well, that gives us a negative 2, agreed? I had $2, but I originally borrowed $4. I pay it off. I still owe $2. If it helps you visualize this. So there's our answer, x equals negative 2, and let's check. So 4 minus 2 equals 2. 4 minus 2, yeah, definitely, that gives us 2 equals 2, so it's a true statement. So note that addition and subtraction are opposites of each other, right? So to pass them from one side of the equal sign to the other, we do the opposite. If it's adding, we subtract. If it's subtracting, we add.